Hi guys, you're welcome to another episode on the Inside Life and Godliness channel. Recently we've been doing very short videos and I have a very short uh charge for you today. But before we go into that, let me rant a little bit on this space. I hate when people try to use scriptures to justify naughty acts and careless behavior. You would see people try to justify polygamy and adultery using David or Abraham or Solomon. They'll tell you, after all, God called David a man after his own heart, and David had so many wives. Like, why don't you just read your Bible? And they'll be saying it so boldly. The fact that I've said this thing before, the fact that it's in the Bible doesn't mean that God permits it. The a man after my own heart that God called David, to applaud him for his polygamous ways? Or did we not see what happened in the Bible after David's children were just causing chaos from all the polygamy? Please, let's be serious here. If you want to do something, do something. Leave the Bible out of it. If you want to claim that you're polygamous in nature, be polygamous with your full chest. But stop using the Bible to justify it. The fact that it's in the Bible does not mean that the Bible condones it or accepts it. Or it's Jesus said it was from the beginning. It was not so. It was always one. I don't want to stop. People should stop using the Bible to justify your silly acts, please. We need to bring back Bible reading and Bible study to the church. Because what is going on? And you see young men, young women following these claims. Tomorrow, somebody will go and reject the readings of Paul. That is not Paul. It's not Paul that they are following. It's not Paul that they are following. It's Jesus or just something. Please, 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 if don't read the Bible with an agenda, because if you read the Bible with an agenda, your agenda agenda, like they say, agenda is an orphan. You will adopt it. You will adopt it. Please, let's be for real. But to what I have for today, like I said, it's a short charge. I I do- a lot of times what people say that people say that you you need money, which is true. I'm getting somewhere. People say that you need money, which is true, and people say that you would have heard people say money cannot buy happiness, and some other people will say, maybe you money cannot buy your happiness, but money can buy my happiness. And you see a lot of people searching for money, especially in this world that we are, that is capitalism driven, and it's almost like a rat race. You see people chasing money, chasing money, chasing money. Some get to find the money, some they die still chasing money. And even the people that find the money, they are still chasing much more. That shows you that it is a never ending race. And it gives us a picture that even if you keep chasing money, even when you find it, it will not satisfy you. See, you can chase money, you can chase ambition, you can chase love, because for some other people it is love, it is relationship. Met some people that they cannot stay without being in a relationship, like they cannot stay without having something with somebody. it, let's leave that aside. For some people it is love, for some people it is career, whatever it is, they're just looking for something that can satisfy, something that can fill up the longing in them. And I'm here to tell you that there's nothing you want to do that can fill up that longing that is inside of you. It is only Jesus. You would get to a point in life where you've chased all this, either you go down or you go up, and you realize that there's nothing that can fill it up. You can try as much as possible to get everything to try to fill it up, but when you sit down alone at night, you would know that truly there's emptiness inside of you. There's no spouse, no matter how loving and caring that spouse is, that can fill up the emptiness inside of you. There is no amount of money, I tell you. The only thing you can do is that you can use that money to buy noise, so that it's, the way Nigerians are, as if we are trying to block out or tune out our problems. So we're always there's always noise. There's always noise. We just want to tune out our problem. We don't want to stay in silence and realize that we have problems. Money can get you that. You buy the biggest boom boxes, you go to clubs, you'll be flying everywhere. At the end of the day, you realize that there is still this emptiness inside of you. Now, that emptiness inside of you is what should lead you to the foot of the cross, because it is only Jesus that can satisfy. There is no man that can satisfy. There is no woman that can satisfy. There is no amount of money that can satisfy. There is no amount of fame that can satisfy. There is no amount of enjoyment. At some point, you're going to get tired of the enjoyment. There's no amount of suffering. Even if you think that you want to suffer, maybe somehow you would fill up the void. You go and start giving to NGOs. You decide to go to a place that the people there, they cannot help themselves, and you start helping. You decide to give to the poor, or help the poor, or help the deranged, or help the disabled, whichever class. You would still find out that yes, it's as though your life is having a meaning, but there is still emptiness inside of you. And that emptiness, it is only Jesus that can fill you up. Allow Jesus to fill you up today. Allow Jesus to fill that void that is in you today. At the end of the day, you have one God to answer to, and that God is Jesus. So, nothing else in this world. I tell you, I look at this world, and at the end of the day, I see the nothingness of this world, the vanity of this world. And yes, it's true that nothing else can satisfy except Jesus. So, will you turn to Jesus and allow Him satisfy you today? Think on these things. I'll leave you till next time. Bye.